Hi everybody, this video is about safety, differences between vehicles and testing regimes. So what we have here is a 2020 Wrangler and a 2020 Ranger. They are tested by the IIHS in the USA on the driver's side small overlap frontal test, which is run at 65 kilometers an hour with a 40% overlap. Now what's happening here is that the Wrangler has scored good everywhere, but because it rolled twice in the tests, they've downgraded it to a medium. The Ranger has scored good everywhere, head, neck, chest, hip, thigh, etc., apart from lower foot, in which case it scored medium, but it gets an overall G rating for good, and that's the key on the left-hand side there. Can see the 40% overlap quite clearly there. Now we come to the ANCAP results for the same two vehicles. The test is basically the same, 40% of the car on the barrier at 64 kilometers an hour, probably a difference in metric versus imperial when I converted it. But the results are quite different. So first of all, the Ranger is based on the PX back in 2011, and it's been updated and made valid for the current model. Now, because it's based on an older test, that is out of 16 for the frontal offset, and it scores very nearly maximum points there. The Wrangler was tested in 2018-2019, and in that same test it's the same 40% 64 kilometers an hour, but it's now scored out of 38, and it doesn't do as well, so it makes it hard to compare across years. However, you can see that with the Jeep, the driver has got a lot of yellow and orange and brown, which is not good, whereas the Ranger has got only yellow for the driver's torso. Now that's not the same as the US tests, but why is that? Well, there's four reasons. One is that the tests are different, even if they appear to be superficially the same. The exact measuring equipment and also the interpretation of the results can be different. We don't know, for example, if they're using exactly the same specification dummies. Then you've got all that data, you need to interpret it into some form of result, and again that will vary from organisation to organisation. There are also different specification cars from country to country depending on how much their population cares about safety. For example, in Europe the Ranger used to have a driver's side knee airbag, which it didn't have in Australia. However, when Euro NCAP tested it, Ford provided data to ANCAP saying basically it would be the same, and ANCAP accepted that. And finally, different base data. As you can see, that the 2019 Ranger is based on the 2011 PX result, whereas the Wrangler is based on a much more up-to-date model. So that is the reason why you cannot directly compare test results from organisation to organisation. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook for more on four-wheel drives, cars and towing.